Check, 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 check. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Block Sports. But we are coming to you live from the MEAC Media Day, and we want to say thank you very much for being able to watch us and coming to you live again, as usual, from another location. So we want to just say thank you again for being able to join us live, but more than anything else, it's another beautiful day, and we just want to make sure that we continue to do what we do the way we do it and only how we do it. And I'll be joined shortly by a buddy of mine from KRSB, Mr. Orlando Hughes. But right now, we're still in the process of making sure that we get set up to make sure everything is up, running, and operational. But if you just give us a few minutes, you will see us live and in person and making sure that we are bringing you the best in HBCU sports and also the best not only for HBCU sports, but the best in the MEAC for their Media Day live here. We'll be back in a minute. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. So what?
It's not seeing it.
What's not seen?
It's not seeing the board through the USB-C. Male connector, Mike, for you. Connect it.
Male to what?
Male to male.
Oh, male? Oh, you want male to male back over here? That's what I did. Yeah, let's go. Plug in.
One, two, one, two, one, two.
This already?
This is the test.
Oh, you're saying it's not connecting to the board.
It's not
to
reading the board.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You may want to power off and power this back on. But I've seen that happen before. I'm going to go ahead and get started.
No, what do you think?
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. We are live. All right, folks. We're coming back to you live here. And just wanted to let you know we're back in the house. And we should have someone coming over here shortly. I believe South Carolina State is ready to move over, and so as soon as they are ready, then we'll be ready to go. But we shall see in a few, because I know we have a couple of individuals ready to go, and they're putting them in and getting them ready to go, and trying to see how we can make everything work. Did you get it going? But until then, we're going to just make sure everything is up, running, and operational, and just testing and preparing. Coaches and everyone, they are going around. And as a matter of fact, let me come on screen here. Also, making sure we have all of our audio feeds up, running, and operational. Don't use that splitter. Yeah, just go straight in.
One, two, one, two. One, two.
Do it again. Where you at?
Something. You don't hear it?
No.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. You know what? My fee's shot. Let's go with yours.
Gotcha. Don't you love live technology, folks?
It's shot.
Live feed. This is all we be. So let me go ahead and get a mic set up here. Hold on 1 second. Give me that feed right there. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hey hey hey. Check 1 2. 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 Got the
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Flip it on.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Coach Barry.
Shinnisberry.
Oh yeah. Come on in.
Shinnisberry.
We know who you are.
I apologize. I'm got a broken wheel, so I can't.
Oh man, that's all good, man.
Now, I got Coach Barry rolling up in here, and he's got on some shoes I can't let you see yet, but this brother got on some sneakers. That what size are they, Coach?
13, man. 13. Your size.
You know what? They my size too.
What size you want them to be?
So you know what? Just in case I knock you out, I know your boys are going to be there, ready to take me out.
The boys going to be ready. They got my back. The boys right there got my back.
But, Coach, how you doing, man?
I'm a blessing, highly favored. Glad to be here, man.
See, that's
Great
what I'm
day to
talking
be a
about.
Bulldog, man.
Look, every day, knocking them out. Well, look, Coach, tell me this. Right now, you're here with myself, and also I'm with another guy by the name of Orlando Hughes with
Orlando?
KRSB.
How you doing,
and
man?
and what we want to do here, Coach, we want to find out from you. And as you can see, I'm making sure I get everything set up for you right here. Because when I'm rolling by myself, I know how to roll by myself and make sure everything comes in where I can do what I want to do.
Amen.
Coach, this is your second year.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
This is your second year.
That's right.
Last year, you came in and took the bull by the horns.
Mm-hmm.
You came in, brought a few of your own players.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, this year, Coach, now you're able to get your feet wet, made it to the Celebration Bowl, didn't come out the way you wanted to, but at the same time, Coach, tell me this. What do you think about this year?
New team, new season, but the mission doesn't change for us. We just fall in love with what we call the process. We have a process on how we do things. And I really, really love this football team that I have. It's a new team. That's okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Just like last year was a new team. But our young men are bought into the process. They fell in love with the process. They understand our culture, how we do things. And we just try to go 1-0 every single day. We don't worry about tomorrow. We don't worry about yesterday. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. So we focus on the present. We focus on right now. If we can win today, days turn into weeks, weeks can turn into months, and in months, you look back at the end of the year, you had a pretty good year, man. So we just fall in love with the process going 1-0 every day.
Orlando, last year.
I'm about to steal his line.
I don't, look.
I'm steal his line.
Why do you think I recorded it?
You guys got me in the heat here with the ball head.
But you know what? Last year, I don't play football.
Right.
Listening to Coach, and I also interviewed Coach at the other school that he came from.
Okay.
And listening at him, he made me want to get on a football suit. And I'm like, Coach, when can I suit up? I've never played football in my life, but listening at him. Questions for you.
Listen, Coach, we talked about you on the side, just he and I, conversations, that you came in here and was selfishly rude to the MEAC conference without even really bringing your players in. Tell me this year, I know we got two players here, but tell me this year some of the players that you have on the team that you were looking forward to seeing in that Bulldog.
Well, we have some really good players, man, and they're really, really good young men, first and foremost. So I always have to start on the lines. That's where you win the game in football, O-line and D-line. And today I brought with me Josh Barker. So Josh Barker is our defensive tackle. Let me tell you something. The young man is, when you cut the film on, number 0 is a baller. He may not be tall in height, but he plays really, really big. I'm just blessed to have him. And we have another young man I'm super excited about, Jordan Dollar, man. Listen, he's about 6'6", 270 pounds, defensive end. He played a lot for us last year. He's going to have an amazing season right here. Right. So, you always have to start with those guys on the defensive line. Kayvon Chisholm, another 3 technique that's really, really good. And then we brought in a transfer defensive end named Mike Luns. He came from Tulane University. Let me tell you something. He's going to have an unbelievable season. He's an unbelievable human being, first of all. Okay. Really, really good football player. And then also as a transfer, Limestone University shut down maybe a couple months ago. Right. And their top defensive end, Sean Brown, transferred to us. So, you have to always start with the big boys up front. If you find a good O-line and D-line, you find a good football team. Right. And in our offensive line, Roger, we call him Big Baby Smith. He's a returning starter. And this is a young man who's been starting in our program for 3 years, 2 years at the last institution, 1 season here. Now he's going into his senior season. So you have to start with those big boys up front. And if you can win up front, you give yourself a chance to win football games.
I understand that.
Now, you just alluded to something that was stated a while ago by a previous coach that was in the SWAC. And the reason why he said he doesn't like playing any of the Power 5 schools is because we don't have the big boys up front. How close are you to being able to compete against those big Power 5 schools with the big boys? We've always have had the skill.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But in terms of being able to truly compete against I guess I should say the Power 4.
Yeah, the P4, right. Well, that's always going to be a challenge because of the resources that they have. You know, the weight rooms, the nutrition, things that they have. A little bit different in our weight room and nutrition, you know. But at the end of the day, weights are weights, food is food. But, you know, all in all, you know, that's where it comes down to at the end of the day. Getting depth in the trenches as well, you know. Our ones might be able to hold up, but if we get a guy that goes down, it become a problem. So our objective for this offseason was to get really, really good and really, really deep in the trenches, just in case a guy goes down. It's a long season. It's a physical sport. We have the next man ready to go, you know, fall in love with the process and see if he can go 1-0 as well. But at the end of the day, when you playing against those P4 schools, it's always going to come down to the trenches.
I must ask you this, and then I'll pitch it over to you, Orlando. What is, if you're willing to share, what is the average size of your O-line, and what is the average size of your defensive line, if you even if you know that number?
I mean, and I do, but size is important. You want to have big guys, but you want guys that play big. Like when you look at Josh Barker, he's not tall, but he benches 475 pounds. He power cleans 375 pounds, and he squats 685 pounds. So although he might not be big in height, he's big in play. I mean, the numbers that he put up, not a lot of people in America can lift that kind of weight.
Now, do you think I really want to mess with a guy like that? I'm on this camera right here. Do you really think I want to mess with a guy like that? I mean, oh my gosh. So in other words,
you want a guy that plays big.
He's a tree stump.
Size matters, but you want a guy that play big. Now, we're big up front like the guy I just talked about, Roger Big Baby Smith. He's 6'4", 340. So he's a big human being. We have a big center. We have big tackles. We're long and big and physical, but at the end of the day, you got to play big, man. I don't care how tall you are. Your heart needs to play big, and we have some young men who play big, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
So, Coach, this year, obviously, the MEAC has all the attention on it this year. You're the defending champion. What do you say about playing in this league this year, like, as being that champion that you are?
Got to play the game, man. I should think about this game, regardless of what preseason rankings, regardless of who's coming in. You know, I understand the magnitude of the eyes on the MEAC because we have two unbelievable football players when they were players. Now they're coaches, so I get it. But while they were playing, I was coaching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was a fan, too. You trust me, I told Vic, I had dinner with Vic last night. Listen, I told him last night I was a fan, too, dog. I'm from Atlanta. Trust me, the Georgia Dome used to be rocking. But at the end of the day, while you was playing, throwing touchdowns, dog, I was coaching and giving and teaching guys how to throw touchdowns. So at the end of the day, I get it, man. Those guys are great guys, man. We hung out last night, had dinner with all the coaches from last year, and then Deshaun and Mike came out and had a dinner with us, so we got to know each other a little bit better. Good guys, man, but they got to write their own story. They get their own pen.
That's right.
They got to write their story now as coaches. Hey, I wish them brothers well other than one Saturday.
Now, you're coming in here 2-0 after you left Benedict. That's the other school that you were at. Came in here, first year, won this conference. What is that? And I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm not a put you on the spot kind of guy, but I got to put you on the spot today. What are you saying to the other coaches and the other teams in the MEAC?
I can't worry about the other team. I really can't. I got to focus on the Bulldogs.
That's exactly what I was waiting for.
I can't focus on the other teams. I got to focus on the Bulldogs. I got 105 unbelievable young men that are trusting in their head coach to lead them, guide them, and direct them in our process. I can't worry about the other team. I got 105 young men and 15 coaches to make sure that I can get motivated, ready to go. So all in all, hey, they got to write their own story. They got their pen. Listen, they got a clean sheet of paper. It's up to them what they write on it. It's not up to me. I got to get them Bulldogs ready to go, and I will. No, trust and believe that.
That's why I love you, Coach. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Mike went to the other school, but I came from Philly down to broadcast you at the other school. Now, you didn't have to clean house the way you did. You made it bad for me a 9-hour drive to broadcast the game, and it was over in the second quarter. But I love what you bring and present as a head coach.
Yes, I agree.
And the fact that you've been able to translate that over to South Carolina State with the legend that preceded you.
Oh, wow.
And I wish you nothing but luck. I'll get to see you in Norfolk for their homecoming. I get to broadcast that game. And you got to get your boys and bring the Bulldogs up north so I can cover them a little bit more.
That's cool. Hey, whatever they tell us to go line up and play, we'll be ready.
Oh, I love it.
God bless you, man.
I love it.
Y'all take care, man.
Coach,
God bless you guys.
Another blessing to see you, and I'm looking forward. I got a lot of mad love for all of the coaches in the MEAC, but as much as I better be careful when I say this, are we going to see you in the Celebration Bowl again this year?
We're just trying to go 1-0, man. That's it, man.
Hey, Mike, look at his right wrist there.
Say what?
Look at his right wrist.
I mean, we all make mistakes.
That's a great wrist, man. Let me tell you something, man.
Look. I mean, we all make mistakes.
What is that?
You know, because
What is that?
like I said, everybody makes prototypes, and then you come out with the real thing. So
Many are called, few are chosen. Few are chosen right here.
that's why you have the segments. But you know what? I'm glad you mentioned it because we are a part of the Divine Nine, and only we can have fun with each other.
That's right.
Anyone outside of the Divine Nine, they're going to get a beat down. As a matter of fact, he don't even have to say anything. They make a mistake and say something about the Omegas. See, they're Omegas, I'm a Sigma. Someone make a mistake and say something negative about the Omegas, I'm fighting. Why? Because they are my Divine Nine brothers.
Amen.
So, Coach,
God bless you, man.
God bless you, man.
It's a great day to be a Bulldog, man. Go Dogs.
You got you.
All right, team.
Yes, sir. Well, see, this was another beautiful day, and looking forward to everything that we're doing here with the Bulldogs. And I'm telling you, with what we have going on and with how everything is working, I'm looking forward to a big day. So, what do you think about this, Orlando?
I love his demeanor as a coach. You know what he said about Vic Jackson. I was a fan.
Yeah.
While you were playing, I was coaching.
That's right.
That's huge. That's huge. So you can't beat that. I'm admiring the rings of those players.
Yeah.
Winning the MEAC last year.
Yeah.
This is going to be, I know you're a swag guy, but you like them all, but this is going to be a special year inside of these 6 teams playing one another.
Let me tell you something. I've said this before, and I have no problem saying it again, is that with the MEAC, even though the SWAC has won the last 2 Celebration Bowls, and the SWAC has had success in the last couple of MEAC SWAC challenges, I still think that the MEAC does have a slight advantage, and I'm a SWAC guy.
Right.
I'm a SWAC guy. I think the MEAC does have an advantage because they do play fewer games against other players, against their teams that they see all the time, and I think they have an advantage. And I'm seeing some of the coaches and the camaraderie that they have with each other, and see, we got another big dog coming up in this house.
Coach Dave Wilson, how you feeling, brother? Good. I can't stand. Apologize.
No problem.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
man, see, you got to admire all of the people that are coming in here and who they are and what they do. And,
Don't
man,
do that.
look, we can't have you hurt yourself.
Don't do that one. I can't replace that one.
Yeah, I mean, look, don't even play. So,
Especially not on this set, please.
No.
yeah, don't even play. So, Coach, why don't you introduce yourself and introduce yourself as well?
Damon Wilson here, football coach at Morgan State University.
Eric Hunter, linebacker at Morgan State University.
And you see, man, don't hurt yourself. Because, see, if you hurt yourself, then he's going to hurt me. I don't want Coach Wilson. No, Coach ain't going to hurt me. No, see, I know the winning tradition he has. And so I don't want him to say, remember the winning tradition? This is what we do. No, he ain't turning it on.
We'll make room.
You want to make room for Danny?
Okay.
Come on in, Danny.
Man. And see, I just got through talking about the big guys, right?
Yeah, now you got to meet bigger.
And because of this, man, I got to widen my shot.
Yeah, it is.
See, man, these big old cornbread eating son of a gun. That's what these guys are. So, and as a matter of fact, I don't really matter, so I'm going to go ahead and put you guys completely in the picture. And, okay, everybody has a mic. So, introduce yourself.
Yep. Daniel Casillas Jr., offensive lineman from Kissimmee, Florida, here at Morgan State University.
Awesome. So, Coach, you're not the new guy on the block anymore.
Oh, by far. We got some guys just got out the womb that's in the conference now. So no, I'm not the new guy anymore.
Now, I have to ask you this question because you have a pedigree as well in terms of coming in with rings, and that has rubbed off on your players because I have seen how you guys have been playing. Now, with this new cat that just came on the scene last year, that just totally took the whole conference by storm. Is that doing anything to your coaching philosophy, or has that even motivated your players to say, you know what, this new cat is not coming in and taking over?
Well, Coach Berry, man, is a great coach.
Yes,
I knew Coach Berry. I've known him for years. He did a great job at Benedict. He was at Benedict when I was at Bowie for a period of time, and we shared a lot of notes. But Coach Pugh didn't leave the cover dry at all for him or bare when he stepped into that program, the South Carolina State Championship program. He stepped into a great situation. He took full advantage of it, and he's a good ball coach. But that has not changed our thought process, our mindset. We pretty much sticking to our script, and we're building this program the right way. And I'm excited about the guys that we have in the program.
Well, tell me about this, guys. Now, I want to turn it over to you. What makes you want to just go out there and kick it for Coach? I mean, what about his philosophy in terms of what he's bringing to the field that says, I have to follow this man?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, coming in with Coach Wilson, if you ask any of the players at Morgan, he's a family-oriented guy. He's a guy that, really harps on family, and that's his biggest thing. So we're a team that gels well together. We build bonds. We have different activities that we do amongst each other to just build that team chemistry, and that's a big thing for us. And when you got a guy like Coach Wilson who does that, it makes you want to go out every Saturday and just lay it all on the line.
Yeah, to piggyback what he said, what E40 said, it's true. Coach Wilson, we're a big family. We're a football team, but at the end of the day, we're a big family, and he does everything for us to be successful. He's been working his tail off to talk with the administrators to get us the resources we need, and we can see the resources that are being poured into us. And so now it's our time to make sure that we put out the product they want, they deserve, so we can continue to receive that assistance that'll help us be successful.
Now, this is a question that I've posed, and I pretty much will ask everyone. You only play 5 games with teams in the MEAC,
right?
Which means you have 6 teams or 6 games outside of conference. Do you think that is an advantage when you guys go into the Celebration Bowl?
We have 7 games outside of the MEAC, so we got a 12-game schedule now.
Okay.
So it's 7 games. Do I think it's an advantage? Yes. And the reason I say that because we have the opportunity to play different caliber football teams. We're going to play 1 to 2 FBS programs a year. We're going to play some other very competitive FCS programs. So we not only have the opportunity to be the best in HBCUs, but we have the opportunity to be one of the best in FCS because of the conference schedule that we're able to put together, or non-conference schedule we're able to put together. So it helps in recruiting because, once again, you can go to the playoffs or you can go to the Celebration Bowl. Just about make sure your team is ready to roll for MEAC play because there's no weeks off, and we know one loss could cost you. One loss could cost you.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say. There are no weeks off in this conference. And I must say this, from the bottom to the top, and the question is, who's going to be on top this year? Because a lot of people say, oh, wow, South Carolina State came out of nowhere, which they did. You had Coach Berry, came in from a winning tradition program. Same thing with Coach Wilson, came in from a winning traditional program. And he brought that winning tradition to Morgan State. And with that, from you guys, when you first saw junior? Senior. So when Coach Wilson came in with his philosophy, and when he said the standard is the standard, how did you guys feel about that? And especially from what he laid down on the field.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you go back and look when Coach Wilson was hired and when he took the role into the job in 2022, it really wasn't no time to fill him out. It was hey, look, we seen what he did at Bowie, we seen what he did down the street, we was already bought in. Whatever you did over there, just bring it over here, and that's what we wanted to do.
That's right. You didn't have a choice.
Yeah, like Eric said, Coach Wilson got hired, and we didn't have much time. So year 1 really was going through the growing pains, trying to figure Coach Wilson out on the fly. But at the end of the day, we knew where he came from. He has a championship background. His resume speaks for himself. So at the end of the day, whatever he says, I was ready to go for it because I know he knows what it takes to take us to that championship level team. So if he's done it before, he can do it again.
So from the offensive side this year, opening up the holes, bringing in that run game. How do you feel about, and I'm not even going to ask this for Coach. I want to hear from you. How do you feel about being able to open up those holes? Wait a minute. Left tackle?
Center.
Center?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No worries.
How does it feel about being able to hold that line and make sure you open up those holes and protect that quarterback?
Yeah, I feel great about our line. We brought back pretty much everybody from last year, so we have that continuity with each other. Everybody was young, and and now we got that 1 year with each other. We felt each other out. Now it's time to rock and roll and really create the holes. Morgan's always been known to have a great run game, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, that's one of the things that Coach Wilson has brought in.
Yep.
To Morgan, because that was
Year.
I'm sorry. I just remember the beat down that you guys did prior to coming, and you have just continued with that philosophy here.
We're working.
On the defensive side, he has a defensive philosophy. Don't get me wrong. The offense is there, but from a linebacker standpoint, being able to make sure that you close the holes as you see some guy trying to come through the hole. How do you feel about making sure you hold your position when Coach says make sure you hold your position and don't follow?
Well, yeah,
don't follow the wrong guy.
Yeah, I understand you. Really, week by week, it starts on Sunday. Really before that, if I can, we just take ourselves. We just take pride in being, we call it professional door slammers. we slam those holes closed. We slam the doors. We close the holes. We fill the gaps. We want to stop the run. That's the first things first, because if a team can run the ball on you, you're not really doing much.
So, Coach, tell me about your 2025 team and how you feel about this 2025 team.
I feel really good about it. These guys have put in a tremendous amount of work during the offseason. I think the coaches did a great job recruiting, bringing some more talent onto the ball club. But summer alone, I think this is the first year Danny has been around all summer. I think he maybe took 4 days home, went back home to Florida for a few days, came back to work out. So, the 80 to 95% of the team has been around all summer, so I'm excited about that. Academically, man, we're at a 3-1 team GPA right now, and I had to learn this the hard way, but you don't win championships until you win them in the classroom, and that was a step in the right direction for us, and so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the ball club. We have a very competitive non-conference schedule, but I'm excited about the product we're going to put on the field.
As an educator, thank you.
Thank you.
Because that's something you cannot take for granted, because if you don't have your players on the field, doesn't matter how good you are. But if you're not doing anything in the classroom, that's why they call you guys student athletes. Well, Coach, I want to close it out with you. So any final thoughts, any final words you want to leave us with, or even leave your fans with?
We're going to need you, with this new landscape of college football and NIL and that sort of deal. We're going to need all our supporters to come out and once again support the university, support the program, but also donate, because we now can pay out student athletes. And these guys are worthy of those opportunities, but it's impossible to do it without the support. We're going to do our part in the classroom, in the community, as well as on the football field. So I'm excited, excited about what we have to offer 2025 team.
As a matter of fact, if you can you go into more detail about how fans can support the players through NIL, or even any of your boosters, if you want to?
So, yes, we have several links that's on our athletic website where all the donations and proceeds will go to our foundation, and through those funds, it gives us the opportunity to support our student athletes. And it's something, new landscape. I didn't think we would ever be here. However, I'm excited about it. It's something that we're going to take full advantage of. We're one of the programs that opted in to this house settlement and everything. And we're going to take full advantage of it, but we cannot do it without the support of our alums and our supporters.
And this is something that I want to make sure we do. But thank you, Coach, because they're telling me it is time for you to get out of here. So thank you guys very much, and look forward to seeing a great year. And we're going to be talking for what we talked about earlier.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I tell you what, this has been a great run, and looking forward to watching Morgan State for what they will be doing in this upcoming year. And for what we have, I tell you, it's going to be a really good year for Morgan State, because now with the new players that they have coming in and what NIL is doing, it's kind of interesting to see what's going to happen. And so we have, and as a matter of fact, now we have someone else that's getting ready to come in here. How you doing, Coach? So let me go ahead and open it up again. Yeah, come on in. Let me make sure I hook you guys. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thought I had an extra. Oh, there it is. I knew I had an extra mic here somewhere.
You ready?
Yeah, I knew I had an extra mic. I'm making sure I get everybody covered.
So Mike, you got to make sure we do this. Mike, meet Michael.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah,
but you know this broadcast right here has to be special because this is Spartan to the house.
No doubt.
Now,
and Coach is an Eagle. You know, I gave you hell all year long.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I was going to bring Coach. I was going to bring your statue down here.
Well,
my son has a statue of you in the number 7 Vic uniform for Philadelphia. But I'll see you when I come down.
I was about to say a statue. I don't know if I earned one of those.
Whatever.
No. He has a statue, a figurine of you in the Eagles uniform.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and we're not gonna start with you. I want to start with the introduction on this side, and we're going in over here.
Okay.
So, yes.
My name is Khalif Jemison, defensive back at Norfolk State University.
I'm Drayshawn Kendrick, wide receiver at Norfolk State University.
And before this guy introduces himself, if you don't know who he is, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under, but you need to get yourself from under the rock, because I think Norfolk State is going to have one hell of a year, regardless of what happens, especially with me and Orlando. We're going to be following this guy that you guys may not know, you may have never heard of, but let him introduce himself. All right. And for the first time, I'm actually calling him Coach.
All right, no doubt. Well, Coach Michael Vick, head coach of Norfolk State University.
And you know what? I'm going to back up. This is going to be your show.
So listen, I'm going to start with you guys, especially you as a defensive back. South Carolina State, North Carolina Central, Howard. All right, you got some good receivers in this conference here. What strategies has Coach been telling you, and as well as those other coaches down there in Norfolk, what have they told you to be aware of for this year?
All we're going to do, we're going to trust our grind that we put in. We're going to treat everybody the same. We're going to get all our confidence from the work that we put in.
And as a receiver, some great receivers at Norfolk State. Some great receivers. What can we expect from you this year?
Just whenever it comes my way, to just make plays and be that difference maker that we need. So, you know, I'm really excited about the year. We got a good quarterback, good receiver, good line, good running back. So I'm excited.
All right, Coach. This is truly your first head coaching time, your head coaching position. And a lot of people are looking to see what you're going to bring to Norfolk State. What can you tell your fans, and especially a grad here, what can you tell the alum of Norfolk State that they're going to see on the field when you guys kick off for the very first time?
Yeah, well, they're going to see a strong football presence. At the end of the day, I love the game of football. Eat, sleep, and breathe it. You know, doing TV the last, 8 years, kind of reminded me of how much I missed it, but at the same time, how much I love it. What we're going to be is very competitive. We step in that stadium or in the opposing team stadium, we're going to give it our best. And they're going to have to, like Khalif said earlier, teams are going to have to earn everything, just like they're going to make us earn it. But when you put in the work and you trust your preparation, then you get good results. And so I live that life. And now I'm trying to get them to live that life. And they've been doing it already over the past couple years, and now it's just been amplified a little bit more. It's more on the line.
So, Coach, again, welcome to Norfolk. You're home for you, so welcome back home.
Thank you.
But that feeling of when you pack Price Stadium, not on homecoming, not against Virginia State, but just to pack that stadium, just tell me, how does that feel being a 757 kid? We know you're from the Peninsula, but that feeling of coaching with your first coaching job at home, like you know Norfolk State, you know that area.
Yeah, it's a little eerie, the fact that it is at home in the backyard, and that's part of the reason I took the job. But I'm used to big crowds. I'm more excited that they get to experience what's actually about to happen. Now, we don't know what's about. All we know is we're going to show up each and every Saturday or Thursday whenever we play and be ready. But if it's a crowd of X amount of thousands out there and they came to see these young men go out there and put in that work, then they deserve that.
So be it.
They deserve that. I'm just a fraction of it. I'm a part of it. Yeah, I'm the coach, and yeah, I'm facilitating. And we gonna when I lead us out there, I'm leading us out there with a purpose. But the boys gonna be right behind me and ready to go enjoy the hard work that they've put in, enjoy the moment, and win, lose, or draw, I'm going to be proud of them, and I want them to know that. They know that. And I don't expect us to win every game, but I do expect us to win a lot of games. That's my expectations as a coach, and that's how we're going to coach them. But and that's their expectations as well. If you ask them, they probably will say we're going to go 11 and 12 and 0. But, we be realistic about it. We know we got to take it one day at a time, and that's what it's going to be.
All right. Coach, got two quick ones. I know they're going to rush us out of here soon. First question. That schedule you got this year, it's a tough schedule. Like, really no off weeks with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, how was it putting that schedule together?
In all my years of football, I can't remember looking at a schedule saying that's an easy schedule. Whether I was in the NFL or in college, or I don't trust no team to line up across from me. And I tell them, I don't trust any team in terms of what they might try to do to us, what they might try to, so I know I'm gonna be prepared. And so, us taking that mindset, like knowing that, we just got to be ready for whatever, because it ain't but so much that, that we can dodge when it comes to this moment. We got to go live it out. And we just decided that we get an opportunity to go compete. And, first year head coach or not, when I step on that field, I'm going to act like I've been in this thing for 30 years. So I'm going to draw back on my experiences. And look, it's not going to be a cakewalk, but I'm not going to make it complicated either.
Well, real quick, last question, because they're telling me it's time to wrap. But, Coach, see a lot of players coming into HBCUs to coach. Why do you think it is that there's this great movement now to come into HBCU schools to coach? What was your move? One, this is home.
Yeah.
But why Norfolk State and why now?
Well, I think the timing was right. Look, I was enjoying doing TV, but I definitely wanted to get into coaching. My goal was to get into coaching 2 years from now. It's just that I got the call from Norfolk State, and then I looked at the roster, and I knew the players that I could obtain and retain. Had to convince some of them not to go in the portal and not to go in different directions, because that's what they, that's their future now. And so, I just wanted to, create an environment where it was going to be a winning environment, where we believed in ourselves. And, it's the breakthrough is, most of us, we do a lot of football camps and we pour into them. And a lot of our coaches have coached their kids since they was young and toddlers. And so I was like, why not do it on the level where we can compete? And I say this in closing, when I used to do football camps and I used to watch these guys, like, come to the camp, we have a good time, have a chance to spend a day or two with them. When the kids left, I used to be so sad because I just wished I could have spent
even more time,
a month, and watch the growth and watch the development. And that's what's exciting me, is that I get to watch them grow. I get to watch them. These guys are, they're older. been around for a while, and now they can teach the young men that's coming up, their teammates and the younger guys that's coming up behind them, and we just get to pour into each other. So I'm more excited for them, like I said, than anything.
Well, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I can now actually officially say, Coach,
See you guys are feeling.
and I'm looking forward to seeing you put together a great team this year. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be a tough.
happen.
There is not a week off, especially when you get into MEAC play.
Yeah, our team, we say we won't take days off. We just get rest.
I like
we
that.
do.
Well, Coach, thanks very much, and we look forward to seeing you.
Yep.
And I don't know where you go next, but they're telling me you got to. I think your guy is pointing you to move forward to the next destination. So, Coach, thank you all very much. And we're looking forward to seeing a great year this year from Norfolk State. And I understand exactly what Coach is saying, that this is a new year, new season, new everything for Norfolk State. But the one thing is, more than anything else, is that for what's happening with Norfolk State, this is something that's brand new. And this is something that's brand new for them. And they're coming in with a brand new coach and everything. Uh-oh. So come on in.
Which ones?
You right here with me.
How you doing, boss?
Hey, man, doing good. Good to see you.
There's Oak. Don't let me forget him right there. Grab him. Block Schwartz.
Yes, sir.
KRSB.
Let's get it, baby.
And we have Delaware State in the house.
In the house, in the building.
But let them introduce themselves coming this way first and go in.
Yes, sir. It's Marquise Gillis, running back at Delaware State.
Brian Bates Jr., inside linebacker at Delaware State.
Coach Deshaun Jackson here at Delaware State, head coach.
Man, look, this is it. This is what it's all. Man, I like the way y'all sound.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Man, it sound like
It's
y'all
the presence. It's the presence, man.
See?
We in this thing, man. How you doing?
Man, doing good. Man, look, I don't even
Feeling
play
great.
I'm
I got Mike and D-Jack right next to each other. My son would be envious.
That's what I'm saying.
real.
I don't even play football. But these guys are getting me ready to play, and I'm just ready. So, no. Why are you guys so ready to play?
I'm ready. The energy, like you said, the energy they bring, it's not even Coach Jackson. We got a whole staff of guys that we want to represent. Not even for them, our families back at home. So, you know, yeah.
That's a fact, yeah. I would say energy. We got Coach Clark, man. That's the guy right there. That's going to bring it every single day.
Now, who is Coach Clark?
Assistant head coach.
So why isn't he?
Coach
why-
Clark. Coach Clark.
Yeah.
Coach Clark. He said, why you not over here? They
Man,
want you in on this.
Man, get your butt over here. Come on.
Here, come on. Here go the mic right here. Come on, they want you in.
Man, yeah, get right behind here. Get back here.
He said, why you ain't over here? Here, coach. Introduce yourself. No, they want you.
Yeah, I mean, they calling you out. So no,
energy, man.
no, that's your mic.
See?
That's your mic. You take one of their mics.
Go ahead.
So they call me out.
They called Bates called you out.
Yeah, they call you out, Doc.
All right.
He said the energy you provide. He said, why Coach
Absolutely.
Clark ain't over here?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, because the one thing I've noticed about Delaware State, now granted, I understand you may have not won a few games last year.
Yes, sir.
But damn it, you were in every game last year.
100%.
And that's the one thing I could easily say about what Del State did.
Yeah.
So this year, before I get to coach, this year, new team, new philosophy, new everything.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what are we going to expect out of you guys this year?
I'm glad you brought that up because, like you said, you say new team, but I promise you, the same guys that we had last year contributing, that's going to be the same guys this year. We got some ballers, but I'm just glad Coach Jack, he brought in the right staff that their player coaches, they want to understand us, know where we're best at, and they're going to use us to our best ability. So we're going to shock not even the MEAC, but the nation, whoever we play. We expect to dominate every game we play.
Yeah.
You know, so just to tag on, we're going to dominate every single game. Coming to it with the mindset that we're going to play 4 quarters of smash mouth football every single game of the year.
Now, from the coach's standpoint, What philosophy are you bringing in to make these guys feel the way they feel right now?
I ain't gonna lie, man. You got me feeling a certain way. Even bringing that up, right? That make me mad, and I wasn't even a part of that. Just to see that 0-5 and 1-11, like that really bothers me. And I think for us, that's the elephant in the room. We go back to the record, and like you said, they was in 6 games, and lost in the fourth quarter. So
yes,
it's a lot of that is mental, a lot of that is condition, a lot of that is mental toughness as well too. So I think we're preparing these guys to go through the work to understand that. In football, you got your opponent. He gonna be tired too. So it don't matter who gonna dig deeper. Who's gonna want it more when it's on? Who's gonna not shoot themselves in the foot? It's the little things. So I think us as a coaching staff and what we're implementing these young men is just understanding it ain't about just finishing. We got to run through the door with it. Like we got to run through that brick wall for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing. That's what we implement. So when you talk about philosophy, just run through that brick though. We gonna just run through it.
With his philosophy, with the energy that the coaches are bringing this year, how do you feel about this?
I feel great, It's the energy, like you keep saying, the energy. Every day we wake up, I'm excited to get out of bed. I'm excited to get to practice, I'm excited to learn, get these jewels from the gentlemen that we got around us. So, yeah.
So, Coach Jack, for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm from Philly, so I know all about you and being there when you left.
Exactly.
Was mad as hell.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
That's why I had to turn it over.
I'm going to send you guys. I'm going to see you guys on that Thursday, which is special.
Yep.
We just asked Coach Mike Vick this. Tell everyone out there what made you decide to come to coach at an HBCU, but then choose Del State.
Yeah.
And for folks who don't know Del State, it's kind of close to Philly, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But tell them why you chose Del State, because for you to step over there and to get these young men and groom them, that's something special. But tell them what was your mindset.
Well, it's crazy even how this came apart. When I was, coaching last year, Coach Clark was the head coach in high school. He's been a head coach over the past 25 years. First black coach. I got to give Miss Flowers because this big bro. This is really why I'm coaching right now. So. First black coach to win a Division II or higher in the city of California, not even the city, but the state. So for me, the pedigree we come from, man, that's why I've been able to be successful, to have men like him around to help me in my career. But, for us, man, it wasn't even like I was looking to coach. It kind of just fell in my lap. So when this position fell in my lap, I'm like, people ask me, why Delaware State? I say, why not? And we can't get no worse. At the end of the day, all we can do is go up. So I fall in love with the grind, man. And I just think my mentality and what I'm about and my pedigree, it wasn't easy for my career. And people doubted me. They said I wasn't going to do this. Oh, he's too small. He can't. Look at me. I played 15 years, man. And
that's right. And you were. I'm sorry to interrupt. This dude was a hell of a player. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just remember you playing.
For sure.
I apologize.
But I just know, and I appreciate that, but I just think that my walks of life is, I'm going to be able to implement the same way here coaching now, man. I just think, just these young men, I can see how bad they want it. And they had the talent. It wasn't even about the talent. I tell them all the time, man, talent is only like 5%, man.
Right.
95% is mental. Everything, talent's only this so much. So much of the game is talent. It's heart. You see him pointing to it right now, and that's what I tell these young men every day.
Man, I tell you what, because that's the bottom line. I remember watching you. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but just watching you play.
Yes,
I know we keep using the word energy, but the bottom line is, you're right. Look at the size of him. He looks like
I'm bigger now, though. Hold on, don't do that. I'm like 190 now. See, back then when I was playing, I was about 172.
No, he wasn't. He was like 165.
You're right.
But the thing about it is, what he laid the lumber
for sure
on the field, and that's the one thing we got to remember. Because yes, it is about heart. I didn't play football, man. Ain't no way. But watching someone like this play. Well, I have to call you not Coach. Coach Jackson play, but Deshaun at the time. Yeah. Look,
he said, "Look, tell them again. They was young. They seen it, but tell them again."
You have no idea. I'm willing to bet right now he could hurt somebody on the field.
Still,
right now,
for sure.
You don't understand. What am I right?
Listen, I'm just laughing. I'm the Philly fan. You're not even an Eagles fan.
I'm not even an Eagles fan.
Yeah, but I'm the dude that lives in Philly.
Right.
But I just remember what you brought on the field.
Yes, sir.
And look, don't piss him off. I can see bringing the old days back, and which we can't say on camera, so I apologize.
I got me removed from the old days. You bringing me back.
So, Coach.
Yes, sir.
You guys open up Del State. Not MEAC, but it doesn't get any bigger than
UD.
that. Like,
Yes,
it doesn't get any
Delaware.
bigger than that.
It
State of
does.
Delaware.
Yep.
They just moved up.
Yep.
What can we expect from the Hornets?
We expect to dominate that game, like we've been saying. It don't change because of the opponent, you know. Like I said, these group of men we got behind us, you know, they're gonna come behind us, and they push us to our best ability every day. So we're just excited to show what we got. Like you said, we've been behind the 8 ball, losing a couple games, but we were right there in every game. We just couldn't finish. But these group of men we got behind us, we're gonna finish every game. Sure. 4 quarters.
Yeah, what y'all should expect is us to play fast from the first quarter all the way to the fourth quarter and physical. Fast and physical all game.
Now, I got to ask from the assistant head coach position. Just like Coach I have to say now, Coach. Just like Coach Jackson said, he's just getting into this for the most part. What are you going to bring to the team and help Coach Jackson do to make sure, okay, this is what to expect now, and this is what you need to prepare for?
That's funny, man. That's a tough question, but I'm gonna give him his flowers. You know, I've been a head coach for 25 years. This man, he's been our head coach for the last 6 months, and he's done a tremendous job. You know, I mean, I can just sit back and just tell him how proud I am. You know, I want to critique him, but it's difficult because he's doing all the things the right way. He's got a good group of guys around him. However, he's our leader. And he's leading us tremendously. So, you know, I don't. There's not necessarily anything that I'm going to do. I'm just going to support him. But like he did on the field, this dude is a success. He's a success in anything he touches. And so when he decided to coach, man, he's a hell of a coach.
No, the reason why I'm laughing is because I remember what you did on the field. And
I can only imagine, huh?
So I can only imagine what you guys are going through in practice. So that means you laughing.
They getting their good work now.
Yeah, you getting some work, and which means this goes back to what we were saying earlier. Yeah. There is no off week in the MEAC, so that means when regular season, and the reason why I say regular season, when regular season starts in the MEAC, it's going to be ugly.
No, it's gonna be every week to week.
Without a doubt. Yeah, you need to talk to Mr. Laurie. Asked him for the stadium a couple of times because we can't even get in there with you guys.
Sure.
Mike sold out Norfolk. I'm a Spartan, by the way, but I still got love for Del. No, listen. I'm from Philly. Del State's the first school you see down 13, last school you see going back home. So much love for Del State. But listen, I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Yes,
oh, my God.
I'm enthralled that you guys decided to come and mentor young men at HBCUs.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully we get some more people there. And I can't say it because you're on camera. If we were on the radio on my network, I could say it. But
guess what?
Kick Delaware's A for me.
This is my show.
Yeah.
So
you can say it.
I'm the guy. Yeah. So guess what? You can say it.
Yeah, but kick Delaware's ass, Coach.
Nah, it's
Coach
hey, I'm telling you, UD, man. Yeah, they gonna see. Man, we ain't gonna talk too much, but the UD they gonna feel us for sure. Pause. Yeah. Whatever that new era said, you got to say pause after something says. So they gonna feel it now.
Well, I want you to end with this, but I also want you to talk to me about how has NIL and the portal affected what you're looking to do, and what you've seen, and how you think the future is going to move Del State forward.
I mean, it's crazy because before I got this job, and I know Gil and Bass could speak on this, but a lot of guys was in the portal before I even came. Like, the guys that was on the team is like, man, I'm out. We was terrible. We don't know who the heck finna come in here and coach us. A lot of these dudes jumped in the portal, and they jumped in the portal, and then they heard Coach Jack coming. They like, hold on, man. Hey, Coach, let me stick around. I don't want to leave, you know what I'm saying? So I think, honestly, man, it just shows that, the portal's real right now, man. If guys are not happy, if they feel like they're not deserving of being where they're at, man, guys is going to try to get to somewhere where they feel like their worth could be valued. So it definitely has changed the game. It helped us make our team better. Obviously, like you said, NIL, we had to pay some money. So, like I encourage my guys, man, if you're not one of those guys that's getting paid now, that don't mean you can't get paid. So go out on the field and earn it so I could be paying both these dudes a lot of money, you know what I'm saying?
I also want you to mention to the fans, to your boosters, to everyone about giving for them, buying season tickets and all of that.
Yeah. Man, hey, come on and support Delaware State, man. We got foundations, man. We got 501(c)(3)s, man. We got everything. So, I mean, without you guys' support, man, these young men are not going to be able to be successful. I mean, we going to be successful, but just imagine your help is going to make us go through the roof. So, understand that, man. It's it's resources that we can use to help get these guys some extra food, meals, technology, training. It's a lot of different things that plays a part in that. So whatever you can donate, man, to Delaware State, man, we appreciate it, and we're going to use it for the right reasons.
Yo, we're going to lose these great young men.
Man, for real, we ain't going to be able to pay them. After they go ball, we ain't going to be able to pay them to keep them.
And see, that's what it's all about, because we know a lot of the Power 4 schools are actually feeding on HBCU schools, because coaches like this, they're actually training up the students, student athletes, getting them ready, and then all of a sudden you have the Power 4 schools coming in, picking the scraps. Because guess what? The Heisman Trophy winner from this year, he went to an HBCU school, didn't he? Go figure. But yet and still, kids that play at HBCU schools aren't any good. Right. He was the first one to go to an HBCU, to go somewhere else, and win a Heisman Trophy. Mm-hmm. So if it can be done once,
it can be done again.
It can be done again. Yes, but this time, let it be done from an HBCU. And we will have coaches like this.
Oh, man. Yes, sir.
That's leading them. Coach Wilson, Coach Scott, Coach Vic, Coach Oliver, and I'm missing somebody. I'm missing a coach, am I?
So Vic, Oliver,
Barry?
Coach Barry.
Coach Barry. Coach Barry. Yes, with these coaches preparing their young men, get them ready, because we need your support. Buy your season tickets. I bought my season tickets for my school, but guess what? I get in free, and I still buy my season tickets.
Exactly.
So make sure you support these young men. Buy your season tickets for Del State. Go out and support. Without your support, why the hell would anybody want to support them? We need your support. Coach?
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Hey, we're going to have a great year this year, man. I appreciate all the support. Looking forward to watching these young men go out there, man, and fulfill their dreams out, man. So Delaware State Hornets, man, 2025 going to be a big season for us.
You got it.
Thank you, boss.
God bless, man.
Thank you.
Man, I'm looking forward to seeing Del State this year. And and look, if there's a way I can come out and cover, yes. See, folks, this is what it's all about. It's about building relationships. Now, let me tighten up my shot here and make sure we get in, because
I didn't feel like I was standing on a messed up foot.
Say what?
I didn't feel like I was standing on a messed up foot.
Man,
that
look,
energy.
Look, I mean, the energy that they actually brought in to what they were doing, I mean, my gosh. I mean, I thought Coach Barry was one thing, but what Coach Jackson is bringing in, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
But that's what's needed in the state of Delaware. That's what's needed. That's what's needed. So we had them back to back.
Yes.
Both the big name coaches.
Yes.
Neither one of them seemed like they were just there for the job.
No, they're actually here for the right reasons.
And Deshaun is an LA kid.
Really?
His assistant head coach, an LA coach.
Yeah.
They've come all the way over, flew over a lot of cities.
From one coast
a lot
to
of cities.
The other. Oh, my gosh. Go ahead.
What I loved about the young men, the eye contact, the enthusiasm that they spoke with.
Yes.
And they are willing to go out there and bust it.
Yeah. Man, did you see the enthusiasm that they had?
Yeah.
I mean, the players. That's what I saw last year from Coach Barry's team.
Right.
And when I say Coach Barry, I meant South Carolina State.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I saw last year from Coach Barry. Now, we had the opportunity to show what pissed off Coach Jackson. And he wasn't even coaching at the time.
Right.
And this is what he saw.
0-5.
He saw their 0-5 record, 1-11. But the thing about it is that those cats, they were in just about every game. I think only maybe 2 games they may have been just totally overwhelmed.
Right.
But for the most part, in the 12-game season that they had, they were in just about every game.
Every game.
So the only thing that they need to work on is what a lot of people feel is just endurance. And so if you build up their endurance, oh my gosh, their stamina.
So let's not even call it that. The MEAC this year, the family is going to be special.
It's going to be, man. It's going
and we still got Coach Scott and Coach Oliver.
Yeah, we haven't even. We did hit Coach Berry.
Yeah,
but we didn't even hit the bully.
Yeah,
and the other bully.
Trey. Yeah, we'll get Trey. And Coach Larry Scott.
Yeah, so Coach Oliver already know because I just saw him last week. So Coach Oliver already know I'm going to give him the blues. So, but guys, guess what? We're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to see who we can bring in next. So we will be right back.
You want to get Commissioner?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me bring her name.
We got the Commissioner.
All right, here we go.
Hello, darling.
Look at that.
Look at you. We switched. We switched. Now, how'd you do it?
Almost like Terry. Almost sort of. Coming down here.
What?
is diagnosed. They tried to tell me I had job. How are you, love?
Is this visual?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Hey, y'all.
Well, let's come here live and in color. And guess who we have here? We have the commissioner. And so I'm going to let the commissioner introduce herself. I've been knowing her. As a matter of fact, where's that fan I got you?
Oh, my God. The fan. Look, I was complaining. I'm like, we walked out without the fan. Oh, no, that fan is still good. What you talking about?
So introduce yourself.
I'm Sonia Stills, Commissioner of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, better known as the MEAC.
So why don't you tell us, why is the MEAC so successful? And the reason why I'm saying that, you already know I'm a SWAT guy. And you cut me, and don't cut me, though.
Okay, all right. I'll put my knife away.
Yeah, because she will cut me.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick with that.
Yeah, because that's why I sucked up to her. So you just letting you know. But you guys have been successful with just 6 teams in football. 9 teams. Am I right? 9 teams overall. Or am I, or
no,
9
we
or
have
8?
8.
8 teams overall.
8
I'm trying to give them one more team.
Okay.
But 8 teams overall.
Yes.
How is the MEAC so successful with just 6 teams in football?
It's the strength. We're very competitive,
Yes.
as you can see, and I think it's keeping the foundation of what we do, and they want to stay together. You know what I'm saying? And so if we did not have the commitment to move the conference forward, having that strategic plan saying this is what we want to be, then, yeah, this is what we want to do.
So, Madam Commissioner, I thought you would have brought the fan, but we already went through the fan thing here real quickly.
Yes.
Because it's warm in this area.
Yes.
You had quite the off-season.
Quite
the off-season.
Just a minor
We've
off-season.
interviewed four
minor
coaches already. I'm not going to tell you who.
Okay.
But the enthusiasm of every team. And we've had some good MEAC conferences in the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this year, the last team, I'm really messed up, but it had me want to play.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah, look.
It's been 30-plus years ago.
Okay.
Had me wanting to play, and I've never played football.
Yeah.
Can I guess who that was?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I ain't going to guess.
Okay,
I know.
we'll tell you who it was.
Okay, who was it?
The last coach we had was Coach Jackson.
Had me ready to put on a Hornets uniform. Now, I'm a Spartan.
And I'm like, look,
Ain't something.
whatever I can do, however I can cover you, let me know. Block Sports will be there.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And look, I'm in Indianapolis, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, how long is the drive? Okay, I'll be there. But look, but it's the enthusiasm,
The
it's
energy.
the
That-
energy.
oh,
See,
yeah.
there goes that
energy.
word again.
Mm-hmm.
It's the energy
Yes.
that you guys have literally. No, I'm sorry, I apologize. That you have brought into this. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, because think about it. I mean, you're a MEAC guy.
100%.
And so, being from the MEAC, talking to the commissioner here,
Mm-hmm.
what do you have to say about the MEAC and
First,
the
I want to
energy?
give her a hug for thank you for
Oh, my
for putting this in Baltimore and making it so close to home.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
You
right.
didn't want to drive. You didn't want that traffic.
Well, actually, it
Oh,
was.
Coming from Philly.
Actually, it's 2 hours closer for me too.
Yeah, coming from
Well, you're
Baltimore.
welcome.
So thank you
You're
very
very
much for that.
Anything I can do for y'all.
But no, it's been amazing. But I want to kind of work this from the backward.
Okay.
We were talking the last interview about the importance of people like us that are alumnus of the HBCUs supporting and giving money. It's one thing to be fans, but talk about that, how that makes your life easier and the school's life easier, why we should get back.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I started the MEAC Foundation is to help all 8 institutions rise together. We're better off if we can all stay competitive, especially in conference, but outside of conference. And so we know that when the institutions get donations in, it doesn't trickle down to athletics. And so I want to make sure that through the foundation that we're making those improvements to the infrastructure. Can we improve the broadcasting so that we can get our student athletes on a higher national platform? And so those are the little things. And now we talk about name, image, and likeness and the house settlement. And, we don't have that $22 million pool. But what can we do to help our student athletes? How can we get those donations coming in so that we can spread it out to all our institutions? So being our 55th anniversary, we want everybody to join our MEAC, give 55 for 55, and support the conference as a whole so we can support all of our student athletes.
Now, with that being the case, with the MEAC, with the foundations that you've started, how has NIL affected the MEAC, the schools, in terms of recruiting some of the big-name players we used to have? And the reason why I say we, in terms of HBCU schools.
So we're going to have some students who will come and they will chase the NIL dollar. You'll have the bigger schools who are going to look down and start poaching our student athletes because they can pay those large amounts. And so that's why it's very important that we have our fans, our former student athletes, calling to contribute to the foundation so that we can keep our students athletes here. We want to make sure that we're sticking with the mission of HBCUs. We came from providing those opportunities for the underserved communities. So how can we stick to the mission of graduating our students? Majority of our students are coming for an education. And so we also want to make sure that we are creating that legacy, that culture of way that they want to stay here at HBCU.
You just left me speechless. Like, I'm still listening.
Well, let me.
Thank you, Mike, for cleaning it up.
Well, let me go here.
Yes.
With the coaches that you brought in, what Orlando alluded to, you got some big name coaches. Not to mention the NFL coaches, but you talking about Coach Scott, Coach Oliver, Coach Berry that stepped in the shoes of Coach Pugh and just kept that train rolling.
Yes.
And I'm like, my gosh, Coach Wilson, how are you doing this?
I attribute that to our leadership, our athletic directors, our presidents, to have the vision to bring in these caliber coaches. We have a strong group of coaches, and that's why it's anybody's trip to Atlanta to the Celebration Bowl.
I like that.
Because you cannot underestimate any of them, because at any time somebody can spoil the whole thing for you.
Look, Delaware State last year, and we can pull this up again. Delaware State last year, their overall record was 1-11. They lost their last 10 games. They were in almost every game except maybe 2 games. But they were in every game. And I attribute that to great coaching. And another follow-up question to that is, with the coaches that you have in the league, how are you going to maintain and keep those coaches from saying, oh, that's another opportunity, I'm going to take that and run?
You know, we hope that the coaches want to build the legacy here, that they buy into the HBCU culture, the family atmosphere that we have, and that they want to ensure that these young men make a contribution to the community, how they're graduating, and that they take on the MEAC legacy, and they want to build. So we want them to be like a Buddy Pugh, that stays and really sees it all the way through, and that way their student athletes can call back to the MEAC, to their coaches, to say, hey, I need some advice, say I need you, or I want to let you know what's going on. That's we want to build that family, that MEAC nation.
Wow.
All right, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
So I got to ask you this, and I know you can't really tell.
Okay.
It's great now.
Yeah.
But is it going to be greater, even better later?
It got to be. It got to be. No. As I said, we are the Elite Eight. We are committed. Now, whatever happens, happens.
Okay.
But, of course, we're always looking to expand.
Mm-hmm.
But we will do that in due time. We just got to make sure it's right. Because we are great as 8.
Now, it took me 2 years, but I finally got an airline for you.
You do?
Seriously.
It's not.
No, we got an
Okay, go
airline
ahead.
for you. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously, got an airline.
I was about to mess it up.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
Okay.
I got 2 for you.
Oh, I love that.
Now, you mentioned that you're looking to expand.
Mm-hmm.
The hooks are out there. I'm not asking who.
Okay.
Because that wouldn't be prudent.
Okay, that was going to be my word.
Yeah. But can you say whether it's 1 or 2 or even 3 potential?
No, I cannot.
Okay. and I have to ask out of respect, because there are certain things that cannot be divulged. But I figured that was one of those questions that was okay to ask.
It definitely okay. I mean, if you look at social media, sometimes they tell me what's going on. One time I heard I was on campus somewhere, and I'm like, I swear I'm sitting right here in the house. But, whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I talked to one of those schools that was this close to being a part of, and we'll talk off
yes,
mic.
sir. Okay.
And I was like, really? And they let me know some of the things that actually transpired. I think this was pre you.
Pre me, okay.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you were not commissioner at the time.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it was either Commissioner Thomas's last year, or maybe a year before his last, or maybe your first year. Okay. But anyway, that's beside the point. But with all of that being the case, with the great coaches, let's talk about the Celebration Bowl now.
Okay, yeah.
We got to get back to the swag. You know that.
No, because
I was like,
because for the very first time,
yeah.
For the very first time, the MEAC has been putting the beat down on the SWAC conference. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
And for the first time, the SWAC has actually won 2 games in a row.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Yes.
But the one thing I've been saying, and I'll be the first one to admit it, I have been saying, I think the MEAC actually has an advantage because there are only 6 teams.
6.
But you only have to play 5 games against each other.
Yeah.
And I've been saying all along, I think that's an advantage because each team has the opportunity to have to prepare for multiple offenses, multiple defenses.
Right.
And they have to be prepared to see something new, whereas the SWAC, you have 12 teams. And you see those teams year in, year out.
Right.
What do you think?
I kind of agree. I agree with you. But anytime I think that we have an advantage, then here come Dr. McClellan with his SWAC teams messing it all up. Now, I don't know what he doing over there. And he lucky I love him. But, you would think that because they're last the championship game is just before the Celebration Bowl, that they would be worn out, broken down, but dang it, they come in there just swinging. But I love the fact that these are very competitive games. It's not a runaway. It's great for.
Not even close.
It's tremendous. It's a tremendous for HBCU.
Other than what South Carolina State did to Jackson State that one year, 31-10. I'll never forget that when they just beat the hell out of Jackson State that one year, and they just that 4th and 19, and they got 21 yards out of that fourth down play. I'll never forget Coach Pugh when he did that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not being
It
biased
was wonderful,
or anything.
wasn't it? It was just.
But anyway,
it was beautiful.
Anyway,
classic.
I'm sorry. Was I being petty then? Was I being petty?
It's okay. I can be petty too.
But you know what? No. But the thing about it is that was great competition.
Yeah.
That was great competition, and that showed the type of coach Coach Pugh was.
Absolutely.
And the only reason why I say was because he's retired.
Yeah.
But I can't say is because he's still around. He's still kicking butt.
That's right.
So with that being the case, man, you got Coach Berry, and he came in.
Oh my gosh.
His first year, and it was like, oh my gosh. He didn't even. Amazing. I mean, he brought in a couple of his own players, but now he's able to recruit the type player he wants.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now you got Coach Vic. Now you got Coach Jackson, and then you got the heavy hitters that are in there.
Right. Right.
Coach Scott, Coach Oliver, and Coach Wilson.
Yep. We loaded.
Yes.
We stay loaded.
I got a question for you,
Yes.
Madam Commissioner. Last question.
Yes.
So how do you pick which game to go to this year?
No lie.
No lie.
How do you pick?
Oh.
See,
Does your assistant pick?
No, I'm going to say
What's
this.
the lady's name?
That's my stylist, Davina Sign.
Davina, will you be picking which game she goes to
No,
this
you got to
year?
come on in. You got don't even try it.
Come on.
I will bring you over here. So y'all don't know me. This is a side of me you guys don't know. So come on in. Come on in.
Yeah, oh, darling. Oh, you have your own.
Oh yes, I can hook a sister up now. I'm a girl dad, so yes, I can hook a sister up. Now, go ahead.
So, are you picking where Madam Commissioner goes? What game this year?
Oh, I'm not going to pick which game. I'm going to let Miss Sills decide that. What's the right answer?
That wasn't the right answer.
That wasn't the right answer?
That wasn't the right answer.
What do you
She
think
will
the
make
right
sure that
answer
I'm
is?
looking good
We know
at whatever game I'm
Wherever
going
she
to.
is. That's correct.
And you're gonna make.
Sonia always looks good. From
That
her
is the
head-
right answer.
head up.
Now, that's
She
the right
always
answer.
good. So, but we were asking. We thought maybe you would get in and pick a game.
I know. I can't disclose that information, honestly.
Come on.
Sometimes I like to surprise people.
Now, do I need to bribe you or something? Kind of find out.
I don't know. I think this is a locked vault.
Thank you. That's why I love her.
That's why.
Yeah.
Say
Okay.
more. You can cut her microphone off, Mike.
Cut a mic off. Cut a mic off.
Don't cut her mic off.
But you know what? You have to have people that you trust.
I do.
And see, and you know what? I have to say this. A lot of people look at me and I don't know about you. Your eyes don't ever lie. And so I can see this is somebody you trust.
I absolutely trust. Absolutely. She is beautiful. She is such a sweet soul, and I absolutely love her.
Now, introduce yourself to that camera right there.
I'm Davina Singh, and I am Miss Still's stylist.
Now, how long have you been Miss Still's, her stylist?
Wow.
Wow.
It's been 3 years?
I think it's been about 3 years now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been seeing you around every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but let's go ahead and wrap this real quick.
Okay.
So, final word in terms of what you see with the MEAC, where you've seen the MEAC going, and how you feel about where we are today.
Oh, wow. The MEAC is on the rise even more with the changes that you're seeing, here. When you talk about the basketball tournament, you talk about the coaches that are coming in. It's going to be more eyes on the MEAC. And it's going to be more opportunities for our student athletes. And I hope we continue to move forward because I did get an extension to my contract.
Those are some smart people.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I agree totally.
Yes.
And I
Because
don't want
you get an extension.
That's right. And I don't want to see the same thing over and over again. I want us to constantly be being ahead of the curve and doing new things. And you can see that with our social media, the changes that we made. And so we want to continue to rise.
That's right.
Well, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Because everything that I've seen is just phenomenal.
Thank you.
For what you've done. And I love, because just like Orlando said, what game are you going to go to? Because, I mean, you will literally have to play eeny, meeny, miny, mo, or flip a coin or something just to figure out.
Sometimes it's like that.
Because I mean, there are some conferences, I can go to this game because it's an easy choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I can easily say this because I'm from Mississippi. You ain't got no easy choices.
No, it helps when we have teams that play on a Thursday or Friday night game,
yes.
and then I can go from there, and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's very hard. It's very hard.
Last one for
open.
me, Madam Commissioner. Thank you for moving that game to Thursday and allowing it to be in my home. A 25-minute ride to the stadium. Thank you.
You are I'm really excited about that. So, yeah. Thank you.
Well, we're here with the Commissioner for the MEAC. And because of her, we have the setup that we have today. And we are in Baltimore. Oh, last question, and then you can kick me out so you won't cut me. Why Baltimore today? Why the change?
Right. So, this amplifies our relationship with the NFL. Baltimore, we have 2 MEAC institutions here, Morgan State University and Coppin State, and then you got Delaware State just up the road. So it's a great place to be. It's a great market, and I like change.
See, I love this lady. I'm just going to say I love her. Just absolutely love what she's actually doing. And let me know if I need to get you another fan. I'm very serious.
Thank
I'm
you.
very serious. Let me know what she needs.
And she would hold everything for me.
And I'm serious. Let me know what I need to buy the Commissioner. That fan that she has on the neck, I provided that.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Oh.
And so if there's
Thank
another
you.
one that I need to get, let me know. I will give you my card.
Thank you.
And this is a wrap. So we're going to go off cam for one quick second. So thank you very much,
Thank
Commissioner.
you, guys. Thank you so much.
And we'll be right back. Okay, we are coming to you live again, and we have the guys here from Norfolk. I'm sorry. Don't jump me, guys. Don't jump me. Don't jump me. Don't jump me. Look, they were getting ready to forget screw cutting. They were getting ready to just beat the hell out of me. That's what I'm saying. They were getting ready to beat the hell out of me because I looked at the look on their face and I'm like, oh crap! I'm just glad Coach Oliver wasn't here, because I wouldn't be able to talk right now. So, introduce yourself. These guys are from North Carolina Central. I can say that real slow more than once. So, introduce yourself, guys.
My name is Walker Harris. I play quarterback at the illustrious North Carolina Central University.
Max Duran, I play linebacker at North Carolina Central University.
See, I got the worst of both worlds. One, he could throw me across the room, and the other one could just pound me in the dirt. So, what do you guys say about this year, guys? Because with Coach Oliver, I essentially call you guys the bullies of the MEAC. But last year, unfortunately, there was another team that came out and took it to you guys. Now, you guys kind of got caught off guard that first half. And the second half, you guys really turned it on, but just a few minutes late. So tell me this year, what does the team look like?
I think this year we have that bitter taste in our mouth. We didn't win. We didn't end the season with a championship. And so going into workouts every day, we know what it takes to win a championship, and just focus on one game at a time.
Yeah, I completely agree. Obviously last year we didn't get that end goal that we wanted to. So that's been the main focus of our work. Going into this offseason. What do we have to do to make sure that we don't have that bad first half? What is it that we got to do to make sure that we complete the whole season and end the season the way we want to?
Now, and the reason why I call you guys the bullies is because I've seen what you guys have done in the past. And this is one thing, being a coach and also being an athlete, not a college athlete, though. That's the one regret I have. But being an athlete is that the one thing that I've noticed more than anything else, if you guys make a mistake, notice I said make a mistake and lose to someone, the next year you come back and just beat the hell out of them. So why is that?
I think it's just our success that we've had is all about the preparation we've had. So speaking into the season, the upcoming 2025 season, I think our preparation has been excellent, just all the way back from starting workouts in January to getting through spring ball, going through summer workouts. I think the results of this season will be based off of the preparation that we put in on the off season.
Yeah, I completely agree with what Max said. I don't think that, going back to what you said about if we lose to a team, we come back the next year and we beat that team. It's nothing like, that's not really the main focus that we have. We trying to approach every game the same way. We trying to take that same process that we took into the last week and duplicate it. So it's not necessarily like we're treating certain games differently based off prior years. So we're really just doing the same thing that we did every other week.
Now, with Coach and his philosophy, the one thing I truly respect about him, don't get me wrong, we got some great coaches in the MEAC, but Coach already knows if you ask him, he'll tell you, I got a lot of love for Coach because I like his mentality, I like what he brings to the field, and just how genuine he is. What about Coach that just says, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do whatever I need to just take out the next opponent? What is it about him and what he brings to the field?
I think the biggest thing with Coach Oliver is his will to win. He loves to win, or he wants to win more than, he loves to win more than he hates to lose. Or that's not the right way to say it. But he loves to win.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, he wants to win. So the intensity that he brings to meetings and the intensity that he brings to practice, that gets us going. It gets the team rallied behind him, gets us ready to go.
Good. So for this year, 2 new coaches coming into the league. Both of those coaches that are coming into the league, they have NFL experience. And more than likely, they will bring that mentality to their teams. something new, different philosophies, different everything. And you had a new coach that came into the league last year, caught you guys by surprise. With Delaware State, Norfolk State, 2 new coaches, 2 new philosophies. How do you think that will transfer to say, okay, what are you going to do those 2 games? Because remember, against South Carolina State, first half, kind of slow and sluggish.
I think it's kind of what we said earlier, going on treating every game the same. And right now, we can't even really talk about conference play because we got to worry about Southern. We got to worry about the first game of the season. Can't look forward to games 7 and 8 or whichever they may be.
Now with Southern University, I'm a SWAC guy. Southern University is going to bring a physical brand of football. But the thing about it is, you guys are kind of physical, especially from the defensive side. You guys are pretty damn physical. And so with Southern University coming in, you guys playing them in the MEAC SWAC Challenge. How do you feel about playing in that first game, setting the tone for the rest of the season, especially from the defensive standpoint first?
Very excited. It's a game on ABC, primetime game, a lot of cameras out there. Excited to put the MEAC's brand of football on display, North Carolina Central's brand of football on display, and put HBCU football in front of more fans with being a primetime game in the primetime slot with week 0.
Now, from the offensive side, Southern also plays a pretty hefty brand of defense, and they know how to, their covers. They like to do disguise their plays, especially on defense, and in terms of the blitz packages. And this is something that I've said, is that the MEAC, I believe that the MEAC has a better advantage over the SWAC because you guys see more offenses, more defenses than the SWAC. With seeing someone like the SWAC, seeing someone like Southern, do you think that betters your team in terms of what you see, not only from the first game, but for even the rest of the season?
Can you explain that a little bit?
Seeing different teams, how does that actually help North Carolina Central? Because I think the MEAC has an advantage because you see more teams, more offenses, more defenses, and that prepares you farther down the line.
I think that the main thing is, I think it boils down to coaching. I think that we have a great group of coaches. Coach Leone, from my coaching, Coach Leone, I mean, he does a fantastic job getting us prepared each and every week. From film breakdown, we're breaking down every single third down situation that they have on film. We're watching every single one. We're looking at what they're doing in the red zone. We're looking at what they're doing on base downs. So I think that it really, we see a lot of defenses, but I think it really boils down to the coaching.
Awesome. Final words, either one, for what this season, what you guys are looking to come out of this season.
Excited to see the fans out there. Excited to see Eagle Nation. Ready to put on a show for them.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, talk to that camera right there about getting ready, buying season tickets and everything. Yeah. So you're the quarterback, so you got to make sure you make that pass for the touchdown. So tell them what to expect this year.
I expect a lot of touchdowns, expect a lot of wins. I'm expecting Eagle Nation to be full force every single week. So excited to put on a show for our fans, hoping to make our fans proud.
Awesome, guys. Thank you all very much, and much success. And tell Coach Oliver to get better. But I had a chance to see him last Thursday, talking about the MEAC SWAC Challenge. So just tell him to get better. All right, have a good one. Yes, so we're getting ready for that MEAC SWAC Challenge, and it's going to be some fun more than anything else. And I am literally looking forward to that MEAC SWAC Challenge. So when it happens, when it occurs, it's going to be some fun, and we'll see all of the things that actually happen in that game. But for the most part, this has been a good day. We're looking for one more coach before things wrap at 11:30. And as soon as we get that one last coach, we'll only have roughly about 5 minutes. But we shall see if we can get him. So hold on just one more second, and we'll see if we can get that last coach and go from there. Okay, we are back in the house here, and I have the last team that I'm planning on covering here, and this happens to be the men from Howard University, the Mecca. And being somebody from Jackson State, that's kind of hard for me to say, but guess what? You got to give credit where credit is due, because guess who came out of there? Our vice president. So with that being said, got the guys here representing the Bison. So please introduce yourself.
I'm Judah McGempsey, linebacker.
Braylon Smith, wide receiver.
So last year, didn't quite go the way that you guys wanted to. But the year before, you guys won the MEAC. This year, got some new coaches in there. New energy. New players. So how do you guys feel, and what do you guys think about this year with the new energy, the new players, the new faces, and more eyes on the MEAC?
Kind of like you're saying, it's the new everything. Like back in the winter, we set a new foundation, finding that new program identity, just trying to find our stride,
It feels great going into the year because we all feel like we're a close-knit group. We've all been hanging out a lot together through the spring and winter, so we're just ready to go.
Now, with that, what do you feel your strongest points are for this season? Because last year, of course, your defense was there. You had great, really good offense. But what's your strongest suit you believe will be this year?
I say the team accountability. We just holding each other accountable on both sides of the ball. We leaning on each other. We know that we're going to need each other in the season, so why not hold each other accountable?
Awesome.
Yeah, I believe all cylinders we're going to be strong, like offense, defense, and special teams. I believe everything's going to be great.
Awesome. Now, for the Bison and the way you guys have been, you guys play a pretty strong brand of football. Now, with the MEAC, you guys aren't going to have any weeks off at all. How do you feel about that? And as a matter of fact, the one thing I've been saying all throughout my telecast here today is that the MEAC itself has an advantage over the SWAC. Even though the last 2 years, the SWAC has won the Celebration Bowl. But I still feel that the MEAC has an advantage because you guys see a multitude of different offenses, different defenses, different teams. And you only have 5 teams, even though there are 6 teams in the conference. But you only play 5 conference games. Do you think there's an advantage of seeing multiple offenses and multiple defenses that you rarely see year in and year out?
Personally, I think we get everybody's best shot regardless if it's MEAC play or not. So I think we have our advantages in that because we're going to play everybody's best week to week.
Got you. No, go ahead.
And definitely, I feel like it's definitely a great thing to play different teams and different schemes every week. And we just love playing the MEAC where competition is last year, yes.
it was kind of tight. Delaware State, yes, they went 1-11. They were in every game last year. And this year, you guys, and let me pull up what you guys did last year. If I can get to that page. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Let's see. Last year, you guys went 4-8. That was un-Bison-like. And I can easily say that because I remember those first few years, you guys were constantly rising up. But then the new blood came in and made a difference. And so this year, what are you guys looking to do different this year as opposed to what was done last year?
I definitely say we got to get back to our standard. You know, like you said, it's not the Howard standard to go 4-8. Being on those two teams that won back-to-back championships, we know what it takes to get there. So it's just like we just got to hone in and get back to where we were.
Yes. Now, from the defensive standpoint, go for it.
I just feel like everybody holding each other accountable. We definitely need to get more turnovers this year. So I think definitely on the defensive side, getting turnovers and getting the ball back to the offense.
Now, with that, I know there was some on the offensive side. You had some issues moving the ball, and the defense kind of got worn down. Do you think you'll be able to have a lot more plays and be able to keep that defense on the sideline a little bit more?
Oh, yes, sir. We're definitely going to be more explosive this year. You know, we always preach fast and physical. You know, we had our little shakes last season, but this year we're definitely going to get back to the Howard brand of football for sure.
See, I'm sorry. Like I said, I got a lot of mad love for all of the coaches, but when Coach Scott came into the league, that was one thing I really appreciated about what Coach Scott did. And just seeing you guys and the players, how you reacted, how you took to his philosophy, his coaching philosophy. Now, every team, every year, they will have their down year. And last year, like I said, was un-Howard-like, or un-Bison-like. And with this year coming up, that first game, what do you want to show that very first game?
You know, it's FAMU, so we're going to have a chip on our shoulder already. You know, Celebration Bowl, we didn't really finish. We just want to show that Howard standard for sure. Fast, physical, on both offense and defense.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that's right. That was that game that you guys almost won, but came up just a little short. That's going to be a good game, folks. Well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and wrap. Any final words that you guys would like to say, especially about buying season tickets and supporting the Howard Bison for this year?
Yeah, just come out, see us win, and come out and just have a good time seeing us.
Guys, it's going to be a great year. Look forward. Make sure you support the Howard Bison, because if you don't support them, why should anybody support them? So, alums, make sure you support the Howard Bison. Buy those season tickets. Go out, support. Watch them on television, because guess what? Because of the team, because of who they are, they will be on television. So make sure you go out and support. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And trust me, I will be watching.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
God bless. Have a good one now. Now, with this, guys, and we're getting ready to do a quick wrap of the show. And with everything that's going on, it's going to be real interesting just to see the type of team that is coming out for everything. And it's going to be really make sure I get the mic open for Orlando as he comes in. But it's going to be really interesting for what's going to happen this upcoming football season. So what say you? What do you think this upcoming year is going to be, Orlando?
A lot of family fun. Like, this is the MEAC conference, but we're talking about a family competition, some trash talking. Some good football,
it's already happening.
Some good football. I can't wait for it. And hopefully I'll be walking.
Oh, yeah. You'll be up and running.
Yeah.
Because, I was hoping that I could get Coach Scott in here. But I think
we're being threatened to break down before the mouse.
Yeah.
Against their broadcast.
Yeah, and that's the only problem. But, I mean, they got 30 minutes. So, but I do understand because they gave us from 9 until 11:30, and this was a good show, a good
Very
broadcast. And I'm trying to see if I can steal Coach Scott away. And somebody
He's walking
else
everywhere else.
Yeah, he got HBCU game day, but that's all right because guess what? With everything that we've seen, what do you think? As a matter of fact, did you get a prediction?
No.
Go ahead and talk. Let me see if I can find something.
So, predictions. All right. I'm going Bulldogs to repeat. I got North Carolina Central finishing third. I got my Spartans finishing second.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Delaware State finishing fourth. Morgan fifth. And I got to make sure it's clear to say this. But HU. But I see each team with 2 losses in conference.
At the best. At best.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I'm looking for it right now. Let me see if I can find someone that can tell me if they have the prediction. And everybody has departed, as a matter of fact, too. But I was trying to see if I could steal away someone. But I cannot argue with you.
There's no one to purge.
Say again?
There's no one to purge.
Yeah. And I mean, they have all left. But let's see. Let me see if I can. I'm still going to see if I can steal someone away that can tell me the prediction. Go ahead and run with it. I'll be right back.
Go ahead and run with it. Oh, listen.
Yeah, that camera's live right there.
So again, for Media Day here at KRSB Network, along with Block Sports TV, Orlando Hughes, Michael Jefferson. It's been a great morning. I'd like to send a special thanks to Elise from the MEAC Conference. We also would like to send a special thanks to the commissioner, and we thank her for joining us today. Exciting football this year, and it's very important that for every one of you out there that you support an HBCU, support your HBCU, give $25, $50 if you can afford it. The NIL thing is serious, and it's going to be extremely difficult for these schools to keep athletes if we don't help them out financially, regardless of what your political belief is. But there's a lot of tension just south of here in D.C., so you got to get in where you can fit in, and that's support your HBCU sports. So it's hot here. Michael stepped away. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reach right over to my right, pan the box down, and say thank you for all of us, and thank you to all of you for joining us live from N&T Bank Stadium. Orlando Hughes, Michael Jefferson, KRSB Network, Block Sports TV. And here he comes. And I was just about to tell you so long, but we got it here.
So, hey, as we close today, we have the official list for the predicted order of finish. And we're going to go from the bottom up. In 6th place,
Del State.
5th place,
Howard. I got that right.
4th place, interesting,
Norfolk State.
3rd place,
Morgan State.
and
The Carolina battle.
the Carolina battle for number 1 and 2. And number 2, we have,
He got Central with 4 first-place votes.
yes, and number 1 is South Carolina State. Now, what's interesting on this list is that everyone received a first-place vote except Morgan State.
Yeah, and we're in their hometown. I'm wearing orange for them.
Can you believe that?
I can. It's my wife's school.
I cannot believe that. And I'm looking to see where Coach Scott is. I see Coach Scott's still over there.
I can believe it. But, yeah,
Really?
I can believe it. But
I can't. Yeah. I'm surprised. I mean, Morgan State in third place. But I understand why Del State has a couple of points because of, again, the amount of energy that they're bringing to the field.
Right.
And, of course, Howard being there at one point in time. And also Coach Vic being out there, too.
So does that mean we're being phased out of here with the music playing?
Yeah, I think so. And I'm looking over to see if I can still, even if I can just get 30 seconds from Coach Scott. But it doesn't look like I'm going to even get 30 seconds from Coach Scott. But you know what, guys? We had a great run today. We had some great interviews, had a chance to sit down with the commissioner, had a chance to talk to several other individuals, a lot of players, got a chance to catch all of the coaches. Coach Oliver was not doing well today, and that's the reason why we missed Coach Oliver today. But Coach Scott, he's been running around getting all the interviews and everything. But for the most part, this was a great day. I'm still trying to see if I can steal 30 seconds with him. And I'm just trying to get 30 seconds. And if I can just steal 30 seconds from him, just 30. Yeah, if I can just get 30 seconds from him.
And get Coach Oliver.
Yeah.
I'm going to slide over.
Yeah.
Grab Coach Oliver.
Yeah, Coach Oliver, I think Coach Oliver's gone.
I mean, okay. Larry Scott.
I just want to give 30 seconds. Yeah, and we got Coach Scott coming in
Coach
here.
Scott. I'm going on Coach
and,
Oliver. All right.
And I.
30 seconds, they're going to kick you out.
Yeah, because I know they're getting ready to kick us out. But yeah, because it's time for us to go. Yeah, but just say hi to the camera right here if you can, cause I know. And this is Coach Scott from the Howard Bison, and just saying thank you because right now we're getting ready to close us down because they're getting ready for their show.
Yeah, absolutely. But great to see you guys. Coach Scott here, head football coach, Howard University. Always enjoy having a conversation with my guy. Sorry we're being rushed today, but we'll get a chance to wrap here later.
But I want you to say about buying tickets and supporting Howard University.
It's absolutely critical. There's Orange Blossom Classics coming up. Please go to HU Bison Sports. Buy from the Howard allotment. Your tickets, Howard alumni based. We need to see you all in Miami. It's important that we buy it from that allotment, though, because that is the allotment that impacts what's happening with us and the finances we bring from that game. So we need you guys to go ahead, rally up, pitch in, come on down to Miami Labor Day weekend. We'll see you in Hard Rock Stadium.
Because if you don't buy the tickets, why would someone else want to support the Bison or any other HBCU?
Absolutely.
Coach,
appreciate that greatly. Thank you.
Man, thank you very much, and you have a good one because they're waiting on you. But no, thank you very much for your 30 seconds. That's what I wanted from Coach, and I was able to catch up with all of the players and all of the coaches. And with that being said, we're doing a wrap right now. So, hey, Orlando, thank you very much, man. And we will see you live, of course, next Tuesday. But we will come to you live again from the MEAC SWAC Challenge on August 23rd. But we'll see you live again next Tuesday as we do a wrap for the MEAC, the SWAC, the CIAA, and the SIAC. So may God bless you, may God keep you, and we will see you then. God bless.